Yeah, hello everyone. It has been some time before I uploaded the video. I have been very busy with some other things that I've been doing, and it happens in everybody's life. Sometimes you are just very busy, you are not able to do all the things. So today here we have a laptop. It's an 840G1. Yeah, the battery is not charging, as we are going to see. So I insert the charger. Yeah, so the machine is going to give us a display. Yeah, what we are not going to get is a charge. See, it's on, the machine is on. But you see now, on my power supply, I'm supposed to be getting higher amps than I'm getting right now. And I don't think I'll be getting those amps, because as we talk, I'm supposed to be getting almost 1.2 or 1.5 maximum. But I cannot be running 0.4, 0.6 if the battery is charging. So that would mean something is not working fine in this laptop. And so I noticed some things here. You go under the microscope and we realize that some things have been tampered with. Yeah, like here, if I come with the multimeter, you see this place here. Yeah, these are supposed to be cups, if I'm not wrong. So this is a cup. So what do you mean this is the ground side? Or yeah, I'm on the voltage mode on my multimeter, so not getting something. So actually this is the ground, and this is the voltage line. Wow, what is this? Wow, but this one has been ripped off. So the pad is out. Actually, we are very lucky that we are not shorting on this area, and this could be a reason as to why the battery is not charging. So if we come to the charging IC here, let's see whether the necessary voltages. You can see also the area has been tampered with. Wow. So this one is wow, nothing. Yeah, on this side we have the 18, we have the voltage line, and this side is the ground line. So this also to tell me that there's a missing power rail here. I don't know which power rail is missing, but so if this line is missing, that would mean we don't have the higher gate on the MOSFET. Like this is the gate. You see, it's not high, it's supposed to be above 19. So this is 18.3, 18.3, and also on this side. So let me see, 18.3. Let me try to focus. And on the other side here, so what do you mean we don't even have a voltage on this other side? Wow. No. So I'll disconnect the charger. So let me try to see which power line has been disconnected here. because I don't. Yeah, you see the problem here in Africa. We, other than getting refurbished machines from the first world countries, remember, due to high demand on these laptops in Africa, because people are in need of cheap laptops. So I also find people who get these motherboards from clients and they repair them again. They repair them, put them in machines and resell them again. So now I look at other YouTubers from the United States or United Kingdom, and I see they're getting very clean laptops that have never been tampered with before. So that is to say, repair here in Africa is not very easy, because you get to work on machine that has been tampered with so much until yeah, I need to see pin number 1. And the big question is, actually, is this even a BQ chip, or maybe it's not? Is that a BQ chip? I need to know right now. Let me see. I don't know why it's not. No ratings. I'm gonna pop up there. Wow, can't even tell. All I can tell is I'm having a pin number 1 there. But I'm not sure which. Is this a big chip? You can tell me. Okay. Or maybe I tilt a bit. I can see some writings. And I tilt a bit. Looks like it's not a big here. But you can see pin number 1 is there, so it's okay. So why is it missing a line there? That's what I want to investigate. Which line is missing in this chip? Oh, it's not a chip missing. This was not a BQ chip. So you can return it. So you have to go on the other side. Okay. Try to pour some. Yeah, so let me remove the motherboard completely. Yeah, so the board is out. I don't think we need the fan so much, so the fan can remain there. Okay. So this is the motherboard. Let me pause 1 minute. So let's check. What is this? Wow. Now this explains why this laptop cannot charge. Yeah, let's go under the microscope. We see this together. What am I supposed to do on this one? This is gonna be hectic because see what these people have done here. See, jumping, eh? And actually, why did they end up jumping these MOSFETs? Now the BQ chip is here now. This is our BQ chip, and this motherboard has been repaired before, and this is what I call a high risk motherboard, because you may end up working on this one and it's out completely. Yeah, this is our BQ. How are the gates on these MOSFETs? Maybe they still retain the upper gate voltage. Okay, this gate number 1, it's here. That is gate number 1. Oh, nothing. But on this one, okay, what do you mean? Nothing still? Oh, I've not inserted the charger. Sorry for that. So the charger is in. On the power supply, you can see there. So let me try to see the gate. So the gate can be higher. So it's recording the same. So actually on this gate there's nothing, eh? Drain, source, and gate. Why? The gate is not getting anything. And I think this kind of a laptop is the one I always tell someone to keep off, because if you end up trying to repair this machine and all of a sudden is not working at all, because the shortcuts that have been on this machine are too much. You can have this machine, try to fix it, and you lose everything, including the display, eh? And so I don't know whether any other part has been affected, but what you're going to do, I can't recommend you to work on such kind of a machine, but let me see whether I'll get these MOSFETs. Let me just see and see whether we can work on it. Yeah, so let's try to see how we can come about these components to come up with our working, or rather a charging motherboard. So on the BQ, I'm going to put some flux on the BQ. I try to There's a pad I see there. I'm going to show you. That pad looks like it's ripped off, and I need to resolder it back. Yeah, to make sure that I'm going to acquire the necessary condition for a charging battery. Because without the condition of the gate being higher, we are not going to get a charging battery at all costs. So the chip is out. You can see there's a power line here that look like it's broken. So let me try to remember where the chip, the pin number 1 is very important for me to remember the pin number 1. Yeah, so that is the pin number 1. Yeah, it's just to confirm. Yeah, so that is pin number 1. So I'll come with a multimeter. Let me put it in continuity mode. Yeah, what I want to achieve with this is to see whether this line is broken or is continuing. Let me put some alcohol so that you can see. Alcohol sometimes can bring a clear picture. To try to put some, you can see that line that is broken going to that capacitor. This one here. This line here, I don't know whether it's touching, is no? Okay, yeah, it's good. The line is good. I can see on my multimeter. Yeah, on my multimeter, that is a continuity. There's no resistance between that line, between the line and the capacitor. So that is a good line. So maybe all I need is to redo the flux again or the solder iron again. So that, so let me put some flux and I come with my solder gun. I try to do the track, the power voltage tracks, to make sure that the voltage and the chip, the power lines and the chip are going to be intact for adhesive, and to make sure that there's a comfortable flow of voltage, because anytime there's a loose connection, there's some vibrations on the chip and sometimes that can cause the chip to burn, or sometimes even the chip can get fried up. So let me redo these track pads here. So that one is okay. That one is fine. So some more flux here. Yeah, that one is good now. What about this one? Yeah, also looks nice on the other side here. I try to add some here to see whether it's going to give us a more contact or yeah, I think I try to remove some oxidization on the, maybe not, I might rip off the pad. Or maybe that's the best I can do. Yep, that is the best I can do. So let me now come with the chip. Yeah, before I try to work on other MOSFETs, I have to make sure the chip is giving us it's seated well in its place, and also to make sure that the line continues, it's not broken. Let me liquefy the flux again so that we can have a clear image. On my, there's a continuity. Then we have confirmed with the multimeter. So I bring in the chip now. So the chip is here. Just to confirm if that is pin number 1 that I'm put with some flux there so that I see if I'm having the pin number 1 where it's supposed to be. Let me hold here. Yeah, the pin number 1 is okay. I've seen it. So all I need now is to solder back the chip. Yeah, the chip is in its place. Yeah. So let's hold it like that so that it dries up when everything is doing fine. Yeah. Some more flux. Yeah, the chip is still hot, so it's fond of boiling and producing some bubbles. So what else? What else here am I supposed to be looking at? Now I have the MOSFETs here. The MOSFETs have been jumped using a wire, as you can see. So let me grab the MOSFETs here. And one of the MOSFETs look like it has been changed before. Or I don't know, but if it's not okay, I think we are going to solder another one. So let's first of all do with these two. So MOSFET 1 out, MOSFET 2 out. Okay, so now getting rid of the wires. Let me focus. So wire 1 is not out. Okay. Wire 2 out. So more flux so that I can now solder the MOSFETs. So MOSFET 1, oh, the wire is still here. Yeah, wire is out now. So MOSFET 1. MOSFET 2. Yeah, the board look like has been done on shoulder work before. As I showed you, there's some ripped off parts, ripped off motherboard printings that can cause a bit of trouble. So flux so that I can pick up the solder blobs. Solder blob number 1. That one is okay. Okay, fine. Fine. So let me come with some multimeter. I try to check for some short circuit. No short there. No short. And no short. no shorts, and also there. So I'm also trying to check the and not shorted. Now should I insert a charger? So let me try to pour some alcohol first. Yeah, alcohol is there. So if the voltage is, if the evaporation is not very quick, the board has cooled down now. So I insert the charger now. Check my power supply. Yeah, I'm having 0.4, 0.3. So the motherboard is on. Now I need to take some voltages to see whether the gate has gone high. At least I should have a gate high on these MOSFETs. I should have the gate high. If the gate is not high, then I'm in trouble. I should go to the voltage mode. I think I'm still in continuity. On my multimeter now, I'm in voltage testing. Nothing. Nothing. So the motherboard is off. Okay, now is on. I think we can test now. I'm supposed to get a voltage here. Yeah, 18. The ground was not good. I've shifted the black probe to another better ground. Now it's taking voltages. I have 0. This MOSFET is not a big deal because it's not the... So let me check on this one. Yeah, this one I have 18.71. Gate. Wow, the gate is up. Check. Let me adjust my... Okay, I'm getting a voltage. Yeah, a voltage. Yeah, this one I'm getting a voltage, but not a voltage on this one. So let me try to put some alcohol so that the image can be a bit clear. So I come on this one, I have the 18.7. Here I have the gate is high. Let me adjust on my multimeter so that you can see the gate. It should be 25. Sorry, yeah, 24.4. It's not bad. Even if it's not 25, that's not bad. So there's another MOSFET here with a solder blob. Fortunately, it's on the side of the drain where all the 4 pins are connected together, so it's not a big deal. All the 4 pins here are supposed to be connected together. So 18.5, 18. So here the gate is not high. So even if the gate is not high, at least it's not shorting out, which is still okay. So you can see the LED lights there. It's on, the yellow one, because the motherboard is running. Let me insert the battery and see. Maybe the battery is going to charge. Let me insert the battery before I show you first to see whether the voltages is going to rise. As I told you before, I'm supposed to have 1.2 amperes or 1.4, 1.5. A maximum of 1.5 amperes or a 1, at least it should be above 1000 amps. Milliamps, not amps. 1 amp, I should get at least 1 amp. Sorry, 1000 amperes is a lot. I meant 1 amp. As you can see, it's going 1 amp, 1.3, 1.4. Wow, the battery is charging now. Let me come out of the microscope mode so that we see this together. Yeah, you see the battery is connected. Charger, the battery is connected. If I remove the battery, the amperes, the 1.4 amperes is going to go away. Check when I remove the battery. You see, the motherboard is remaining with 0.4 amps. So let me take back the battery so that you get to know that the battery is charging. So the battery is back. 0.5 should go to 0.678, 1 amp, 1.4 amp. Hey, do something. Yeah, 0.6789, 1 amp, 1.1234. As I told you, 1.5 maximum, 1.5 amp, as you can see. That is the amp that it should be taken by this battery in this motherboard. So the gate, check my multimeter. So let me adjust. Be very careful not to short the motherboard. Be very careful to pinpoint the gate. So 24. This not this time I'm not even having 24 point. That is just 24 on the gate. I remove the charger and I'm not expecting the motherboard to go out, because now the battery might have charged something. The battery was very empty before. Yeah, you can see the LEDs are on. With the power supply, the battery is supposed to get charged quickly, because a power supply is a bit stronger than the charger. So as you can see, the motherboard is maintaining. So now we have solved a charging problem. I think I have seen a solder blob that is quite a bit high, and I don't want it to cause a short circuit on the motherboard. So let me go back there and try to correct that solder blob. It's very important. So guys, keep liking, keep subscribing to my channel, and keep liking and sharing. Let me also know what you think down in the comment section if you have a question. I also have a WhatsApp link in my video or in my profile there if you want to contact me via the WhatsApp. Let me know how I can help. Yeah, this is the solder blob I'm talking about, but it's on the side of the drain. So all the 4 pins are connected together, so it doesn't matter. Actually, that's why even the solder is not isolating itself the way it's supposed to be, because the all pins are connected and it's still fine. Yeah. Yeah, the solder had isolated, but still it's okay. Even if it's like that, it's still okay. Yeah, so guys, again, keep subscribing to the channel. Keep sharing, keep liking, and keep commenting down in the comment section. That's the only way you can support us. Yeah. One more time, after removing the solder blob, let's see whether the motherboard is still going to charge. After this now, we'll be sure that the motherboard is working, and we will go on to another video or another job. Yeah, I think the motherboard has finished booting now. So the battery back. Power supply, check the power supply up here. Yeah, 189. Yeah, we are done with this video. Yeah, I was afraid the motherboard was not looking very nice, but at least we have made it. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you for watching.